Welcome to Maroon Crew News!
Hi, I'm Ellie Hurley, and we're your Maroon Crew News senior leaders for the week.
Hi, I'm Peyton Dooling. We hope you had a great Catholic Schools Week and enjoyed Winter Formal.
I'm Maddie, and this week we continue to celebrate Black History Month, and we'll hear more from CORE this week.
It's also the week leading up to Valentine's Day. We'll check in with people to see what they love.
Speaking of love, we'll be talking to junior Azuja Wheeler about her baking talents.
And finally, we'll be talking to art teacher Mrs. Cooper, who is soon to be a published author, about her new book, available soon.
I'm Anna. Let's get started for this week.
What is your name and grade?
My name is Azuja Wheeler, and I am a junior.
When did you start baking?
I started baking probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Intensely. But before that, just lightly with my mom in the kitchen, I don't know, maybe 10 years. Yeah.
Nice. What are your favorite things to bake?
I really like baking cakes the most, probably, because I just like how they always turn out at the end, and they're separate parts, so it doesn't, they're all pretty different, so it's never really the same thing.
Is your teacher/mentor for baking?
Probably my mom. She has influenced me mainly in the kitchen, and that is why I am the baker I am today.
How can people follow your creations, and how can people buy your creations?
You can go to my Instagram or my Facebook page at zujas.cakes.and.desserts. And that's my handle for both Facebook and Instagram. Or you can email me at zujascakes@gmail.com. And that's how you can order. You can DM me on Facebook or Instagram to order there too.
Do you hope to make this into a career?
Actually, I do not. Everybody asks me that question, but I think I just hope to keep it as maybe a side job, possibly, or just a hobby, because if I make it into my career, I can grow tired of it, and I really like baking, so doing it in small amounts and the way it's happening right now, the way to go.
I am Mrs. Cooper. I teach in the art department. I've been here for 13 years, and I teach all the digital art classes, graphic design, digital photo, and I also teach Photo 1. So take art classes. They're super fun. The reason I'm here today is because I have been asked to talk to you about my book that has recently been published, which is super exciting because it's been a 5-year process. And the reason it's taken 5 years is because it is nonfiction, and it's all about people. And it's called Kindred Faith, How God Works in the Lives of His People. And it's all about people being interviewed by me, and they share their story. So let me talk to you first about how it all got started. I grew up like many of you, where I grew up in a Christian home. I'd learned the stories from the Bible, Noah's Ark and Joseph and all these stories, but I did not know where they fell in line chronologically. So I was very curious and eager to learn about that. So I decided to make a New Year's resolution and a commitment to read the Bible from beginning to end. And I started in January, and I did it. I read the whole thing. And what happened was unexpected. It changed my life. It brought light in so many areas of my life. And I remember in February praying, Lord, use me to do your works. And I prayed it over and over because I wanted to be obedient. And soon after, it was in February, I got this idea to ask people, what can you say about God? How has he worked in your life, changed your life? And then I wanted to photograph their portrait because I'm a photographer. So I had my mission, and I was going to do it. And I had to wait till after summer school in June. So I started the project in July, and I thought, you know what? I at least want to do 50 people. I want to interview 50 people. Okay, that was my idea. He had something totally different in mind. I ended up working with 120 people in that short amount of time, and nothing ever went wrong. I found that I went to places I never thought I'd go. I went everywhere and I was never scared. I just went because I knew I had a mission I had to accomplish. I interviewed people, all walks of life, mothers, business owners, past drug dealers, alcoholics, people who had been in prison, people who had been shot, people who should be dead. And they're alive because they want to share their story about what God has done to them. So the book, it changed my life. It was amazing. But I want to tell you first off, this is the book that changed my life first. Okay. And it continues to change my life. I continue to read it every day because I can't put it down. And a lot of people, they're curious about it. And they will say to me, well, Mrs. Cooper, where do I start? Well, you start by buying a Bible or you download the app. Yes, there's many. And you start reading in the book of John. And it will change you. It will make an impact in your life. And you know what? If you have questions about it, my door's open. So you can come in and ask me anytime. My club on Friday mornings, PSCS Club, we're also currently reading the book of John. So you all are welcome. I don't care if we have to go to the auditorium. We can all get together. So in the meantime, though, you guys can get this book anywhere locally on Amazon, Barnes and Noble. Read it, you guys. These are present day people that you can connect with. Sometimes when we read the Bible, it can be a little difficult to understand because the times are so different, right? But these are today's people from all ages and all walks of life. So I will encourage you to purchase it, not for my sake, but for your sake. All right. Thanks for your time today, you guys. I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day.
What's microaggression?
A microaggression is indirect, subtle, or unintentional discrimination against a minority group. It is usually on accident and it happens in everyday circumstances.
Okay, what's your name and what classes do you teach?
I'm Mrs. Leo and I teach English.
Okay, so do you know what microaggression is, the definition?
Oh, so embarrassing to be an English teacher and not be able to define it. Microaggression, micro small. Aggression, something against someone?
Yes.
A small thing against someone?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hi, what's your name and what class do you teach?
So I'm Mr. Clark and I teach theology classes, so specifically New Testament and ecclesiology.
Okay, and what do you know about microaggression?
I don't know a lot, so what can you tell me about microaggression?
Okay, so microaggression is unintentional discrimination.
What's your name and what do you teach?
My name is Andre Meeks, and I teach theology. Right now I'm teaching ecclesiology for all the sophomores.
And what is the definition of microaggression?
Microaggression, it is, in a simple terms, it is not understanding a person's demeanor because of their color.
I think the person saying microaggression kind of doesn't really think about it.
Those kinds of subtle offensive comments can build up over time, and they can have like a deep psychological effect, and you know, they can make you feel bad and they can make you doubt yourself.
Think of what you say and how it can affect the person you're saying it to.
What is your name and what do you teach?
I am Mr. Patton. I teach Advanced U.S. History and Sociology.
With Valentine's Day coming up, what is something besides people that you love?
I love Manchester City.
Awesome. Okay. What is your name and what do you teach?
Hi, I'm Mrs. Pearson. I teach English.
Nice. What do you love besides people in honor of Valentine's Day?
Oh my gosh, I do love people a lot. I love Jesus. I love gardening. And I love happiness and optimism. Like, let's go. There's lots to look forward to.
We love that. Thank you.
Okay.
What's your name and grade?
My name's Emma and I'm a senior.
With Valentine's Day coming up, besides people, what is something you really love?
Dill pickle chips.
Thank you. What is your name and grade?
I'm Paige Hobbs and I'm a senior.
With Valentine's Day coming up, besides people, what is something you really love?
I love spending time with the girls on my basketball team.
Thank you. What's your name and grade?
My name is Tommy Hancock and I'm a junior.
With Valentine's Day coming up, besides people, what is something you really love?
I really love pizza.
Good. What is your name and what do you teach at Dowling?
I'm Mrs. Sullivan and I teach Spanish.
With Valentine's Day coming up, besides people, what is something you really love?
I love my dog.
Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. It's the midpoint of Q3, so keep working hard in your classes.
Good luck to our winter sports teams as they enter their postseason play. Stay warm this week and make sure to attend Mass and keep our school and community in your prayers.
Make sure to keep wearing your mask, keeping your distance, and walk.